Yo, how was everybody's turkey day? Mine was pretty good. I caused my glucose sugar to go up eating some of that food, but it was worth it. Maybe, I don't know. I even made a really cute gingerbread house for Christmas because who cares about Thanksgiving when Christmas is only a month ahead? Yay! Anyways, so sorry, you guys, that I missed last week's Actor Song Connection episode, but hey, better late than never. So, let's talk about this episode. Yay! So, right away at the start, these two are trying to get Saku to join their team and basically form a band and everything, and Saku's just not really fully convinced. He's got his part-time work to do, and he's got his dying sister that's got like months to live, and he's got to talk to the voices in his head that he keeps seeing these shadowy figures. I don't know, he's got a lot on his plate. Meanwhile, another plot thing's going on where this guy basically has fallen in love with this curry that he's eating at the same place, which, by the way, it's instant curry. How great could it be? And his petty best friend is like not standing for this. He is outraged. He's like, you just said yesterday that my curry was the best thing ever, and he's offended. And it's like, why do you care what he thinks of your curry or anybody else's curry? And it just kind of made me ship them a little bit. So his petty best friend, Kai, challenges Saku to a curry contest. And it's like, I already know what kind of episode this is going to be. Saku really can't take this Kai guy's energy, but he eventually agrees, and I'm pretty sure it's because of the white wall. Because again, all Saku cares about is white, shadowy figments of his imagination and white walls. So, of course he's gonna go. Yuta and Sosuke end up also inviting themselves, because Yuta wants more curry, and really, can you blame the boy for his hustle? And I feel like Sosuke kind of just goes along with Yuta's antics all the time. I could be wrong, but I feel like that's the case. Saku ends up keeping them all waiting because he's so rude. No, just kidding. I'm sure he had a reason. He was probably thinking about the wall. Once at the beach, Yuta's like, forget the sciencey thing, forget the curry thing. I am going inside the ocean. He just like undresses. Good thing he had boxes underneath, because otherwise it would have been awkward. As those three were out swimming in the ocean, totally neglecting even helping the other club, freaking Kai grabs Saku and is like, hey, stop looking at them longingly. We have to go make curry so I can prove I'm better than you. Sexy scientist guy, though, is like, you know what? I'm going to go and investigate by myself. And he's mostly not seen throughout most of this episode, except for like briefly. Side note, this cute video game obsessed dude, I remember there was a big glitch when this first aired and they were simuldubbing. I actually saw this episode during that time, and I remember being so confused because every time this guy would open his mouth, no sound would come out, no words, no nothing. So I just like made up what he was saying in my head, and I never saw beyond that or before that. I just randomly saw this episode, and out of context, it was very confusing. And I just assumed this guy was mute, and he was just mouthing words, and everybody was just like reading his lips or something. But that wasn't the case. They just forgot to put his voice in. Look at his face. Look at his cocky smile. He's just watching Saku cook, And he's like, what a simpleton. I see you got barely any ingredients. It's all basic. That's going to be interesting. Meanwhile, I got every single frickin' seasoning under the sun. And look, more cats. I swear to God, if I had $1 for every cat that appears per episode, I would be rich. Not to be morbid, but that is a very dangerous place for you to be sleeping, kitty. If they don't check the tires, you're gonna get run over and you will die. I'm just saying. Seriously, it is winter, guys. Check your tires for sleeping cats. I'm just saying. Poor frickin' childhood best friend / neighbor, helpful, ever eager to help, Hinata, is out of the loop of what's going on in this very pointless episode. And he's just waiting the whole episode for him to come back, but he's not coming back. He's on the beach and he's staying up for the night there. And yeah, I just feel like maybe he should have let him know. I mean, what's he going to do with all this food now? Come on. So rude. I really liked the song that played in the background. I could tell one of the voice actors was singing it. And I don't know if it was because I'm tired still from my trip back from celebrating Thanksgiving and I just have turkey brain or what. But I can't tell who's singing it. But whoever it is doing a good job. So look at this guy on an inflatable raft in the middle of the ocean, just playing a phone game as everybody else is just swimming and having fun and enjoying nature. And honestly, I can't hate because that would be me. I would be doing that too if I had a waterproof phone. And we go back to Saku looking like he really would rather be anywhere else in this moment. And frickin' Kai is still being cocky like, yep, I'm the master curry chef. Yuta and Sosuke take a break from beach play to work on song ideas, and Yuta comes up with a very bad song title and is turned down. The curry cook-off pretty much gets ruined because Saku daydreams about the wall and his sister and just ruins the curry, man. There's barely any curry left. There's definitely not enough for everybody. Fortunately, Yuta had taken all those expired volcano curries from the beginning of the episode. So they're like, we could just make this. Yay. We are then reminded about the whole plot about the, sci-fi stuff going on when the teacher opens a door and somehow he steps out and he's on the beach, but there's no door behind him. I don't know how this is going to be explained, but I'm very curious to see how they're going to explain this. Or really anything about the wall. Of course, Saku ends up winning the big, huge curry saga. And with something simple as just red bean paste as an additive. I don't know, everybody's like, oh my god, this is so amazing. And I'm in doubt. But then again, I'm just not a big, huge curry fan. As everyone is having fun gorging on curry aplenty, Saku sees the white people again, because of course he does. And he goes and takes the raft out to look at them and try to contact them, right? And then pleads with them, please save my sister. She's sick. And they just kind of creepily look at him. I think they say something. I'm not sure. It all becomes staticky. But, look at them. Aren't they really creepy? Super creepy. And why do they keep appearing in front of this poor boy? Are they taunting him? Are they haunting him? What is going on? Well, they're clearly trying to kill him because they lured him to just jump in the water and he drowns. When we get one of those, CPR gay scenes, but not free CPR gay because there's no kissing at all. He just finally wakes up after several chest compressions. Oh, look, here's our simp Hinata, still waiting for Saku, who has still not come home, who has not let his friend know. This poor guy. I hope he at least ate some of this food so he didn't starve out in the cold. Anyways, the episode ends with Saku waking up, leaving his tent, and going and staring at the ocean contemplatively. This was a very dumb episode.